We are back at it with some more MX bikes, and we're testing out the factory bikes today. I haven't rode these in such a long time. It's got to be at least a few months that I even have like tested it out, and they just updated them just a few days ago, so I wanted to give them a go. We are on the YZ250F, and we are on the aerial test track, and I'm gonna be honest, this bike is bone stock and it's pretty damn good in Supercross. Like, really good in Supercross. It makes it through the whoops pretty dang easily. And the power is crazy. That's one thing that the factory bikes, like, I feel like is really good in a degree. They might be OP in that aspect, is like the power is just insane compared to like the OEMs. I feel like the OEMs did get an update though regarding like the power. But no, for real, like these things like clear everything in like second gear. It's crazy. This is a bone stock bike and look at how good it went through the whoops. I honestly feel like the physics for this too is like really good. It feels like, if you guys ever played Beta 16, I think I mentioned this before too, like it feels like Beta 16. You don't get those weird Paboso like physics. At least I haven't really got any since like playing with them. You're obviously going to probably get some as I crash through the whoops, but you're probably going to get some just because of like if you're pushing really, really hard and stuff like that. But honestly, like I haven't got like that front end wobble out of like bull turns yet that I've gotten multiple times on the OEMs. I kind of wish the OEMs had these physics to a degree, you know what I mean? I feel like the bikes are just a little bit OP compared to like the OEMs, but overall, in my opinion, I think they're really doing a good job. And I think I've said this before in a video regarding the factory bikes. I think it's really good that we're getting like different types of bikes in the game, because that allows other people to play. Like I believe I mentioned this and I was just like, people are going to enjoy the OEMs, people are going to enjoy the factory bikes, and now it gives them the opportunity to play whatever bike they want, you know, and have fun with it and not just take it as like a pro, you know, like where we only have to ride the OEMs. They can go on the factory bikes and have fun, you know, and just bring that excitement back that I would say Beta 16 brought, you know. I feel like maybe the OEM bikes in Beta 16 were a little bit underpowered, especially like the 250s. But then again, we didn't have tracks like what we're on right now, you know, like the Supercross tracks back then for Beta 16 was super, super tiny. I mean, go back and try to find a Supercross track from like 2021. It is so different compared to what Stone is doing now. It's actually insane, the progression that we have gone through and regarding Supercross. And I feel like that's one of the key, as I crash through the whoops, that's not a good representation. I feel like that's one of the key factors for the OEM bikes getting faster, is because like the Supercross tracks are just changing drastically. I did not mean to wheelie that. I didn't mean to do that. But definitely try them out for you guys yourself. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below. I know a lot of people enjoy the factory bikes over the OEM. Make sure you guys read the description to download the update, because I'm pretty sure you have to download the bikes and then download the patch. So just double check that you guys do it correctly so you guys don't get an error. You know what I mean? I would also love for one of you guys to message me on Discord with maybe a setup for these factory bikes. I feel like you can make it even better for like a Supercross track or even like an outdoor track. I haven't really tested it on like a pro outdoor track yet. I've really only been on the Supercross track, and I've only ridden the YZ. I feel like every bike though is going to be pretty much the same in that regard. Like they might feel a little bit different, but I feel like just all the bikes are going to be super, super good, super OP in power, super really good in physics and stuff like that. So I'm not going to probably test them all out per se. But at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like a lot of people love these, and I can see why, man. Like just riding it just for like last night and today, bro, the physics are insane. Like this is bone stock, and I feel like the only mistakes that I'm doing is I'm messing up the physics. I haven't got 1 ounce of physics being wrong, you know what I mean? So that team over in the factory team, like, dude, they're doing something crazy. And I wish the OEMs kind of picked up on it. You know, we get these weird front end physics on the OEMs that I haven't got once on these factory bikes. Now maybe, then again, if I ride it continuously and we put some more hours on it, maybe that front end issue comes up, you know. But as of right now, like I haven't got it once, and maybe you guys haven't gotten either, where I feel like the OEMs, man, I am I am pushing that front end constantly, and get that front end wobbles too. I mean, I just posted a TikTok on it, you know, like that is so frustrating to get when like you're doing a good lap and then all of a sudden your front end just dies out of nowhere. Like you're not even doing anything wrong. I actually just posted it in the YouTube video yesterday as well. Like there's nothing going wrong, and it's just all of a sudden the front end just dies on you. I don't know why that happens. I figured out that it happens less when you put your like fork height up, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't feel like that should happen at all. But that's just my opinion. You know, I don't do the physics. Like I don't do any of that. You know, but I wish that just doesn't happen. But at the end of the day, we got to just kind of adapt and kind of learn from it. So I wanted to give you guys a little update on the K-Bell racing schedule. So it was supposed to happen yesterday, Friday the 1st. However, when they did their preseason check, when they did the preseason race on the Baltimore track that you guys seen videos on, they figured out they needed to wait just one more week, try to figure out all of like the issues with the Triple Crown format with my MXB. So they pushed it back a week, and the first round is actually December 8th. Which is next Friday at 6 Eastern, and it's going to be Portland, if I can make it to the whoops. Oh my god. Yeah, so the first round is Portland, and then Tallahassee, Cincinnati, Wichita, and I'm excited for this. I mean, I'm going to definitely try to qualify, like I mentioned in previous videos. If we don't even get to try to qualify, we're definitely making videos on it. Probably do a video on the track, and then probably do like a video of racing, kind of similar to what we did with Baltimore track, you know. So be on the lookout for all of that. And we kind of got something crazy that I noticed in the Discord that happened last night. So I saw this in the MX Bikes Discord. Big shout out to Rubes. It looks like they're going to be doing a US Open series based on like the 2000s, 1990s US Open tracks. And the first one is this Saturday, or I guess this coming up Saturday, December 9th. And then it actually is like December 9th, 16th, 23rd, and 30th. So basically every Saturday in December, which is the next day from the K-Bell. So we got back-to-back racing events, which I'm pretty excited about. I haven't seen any like details regarding like the tracks or anything like that. The one detail that I do have is it's an 2023 Open Class OEMs. Format is also a Triple Crown, and the qualifying starts at 6 Eastern on Saturdays. So that's all I really kind of know. Looks like registration's open on Tuesdays as well. But I think this is actually really, really cool. I'm excited to see what they do with like the tracks and stuff. I'm excited to see if they maybe go outside of like the stadium, because that's how they did it back in the day. But I'm definitely going to be checking it out. And I don't know if I'll be like racing it or anything like that, but we'll definitely make some videos on it and probably do some like racing videos, just like similar to Baltimore and similar to the K-Bell stuff. I mean, this is honestly pretty freaking sick in my opinion, because now it gives us 2 different tracks for Friday, Saturday. Gives us plenty of opportunities to get into lobbies and start like making videos on those Supercross tracks. It's preparation for next year as well. So I mean, what can you not be excited for? I think it's going to be sick, and I'm excited to see what they do with the Supercross tracks. I wonder who's like all in the like the helping hand of creating those. Is it going to be similar to Stones? Is it going to be similar to the K-Bell tracks? Is it just going to be Rubes creating the tracks? I know Rube has created some crazy tracks in the past. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. So, I mean, I'm definitely intrigued to see what comes out of this series. I don't think it's going to be anything like crazy per se, but maybe it's another series that we look forward to every year. Now that we got the K-Bell, now we got the Stone, the aerial tracks. Now we got JV, MXGP. Now we got the US Open. I wonder if K-Bell is going to do like a motocross series, you know? That would be intriguing as well. There's just so many things that is in play, is in works for next year. That's going to be insane. So I'm definitely excited for it. I'm casing the crap out of everything while I'm talking about this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all the series coming up. Let me know what you guys think about the factory bikes, if you guys have been enjoying them. I know there's also series on the factory bikes, like just factory bikes. So, I mean, that's pretty sick as well. They got their own type of like competitive series going on, which I think is really cool. I wonder if it will ever get like bigger than the OEMs, you know? I think it's going to be probably not, because the OEMs is the biggest pro series in the game, you know? But hey, you never know what's going to happen next year or the year after, you know what I mean? So I'm intrigued. Next year is going to be exciting with all of the different things going on. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love that you guys been showing on all of the bikes content. It does mean a lot to me that you guys really enjoy like what we do for bikes, man. It does really mean a lot to me. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love that you guys show on the Sledders content too, man. I never really thought that we would get a YouTube video up on the homepage of a game. And that's all because of you guys. So I appreciate you guys for real. And just a little update regarding the sledders that's coming out tomorrow. The demo will no longer be free. It's just going to be a full release. So if you had the demo, you're going to have to pay for the full game. And also there's a ton of new updates coming with the full release, as well as a brand new trailer dropping for it. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to make a video on it for tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And I appreciate all of the love, man, for real. Thank you guys so much for just showing support in the channel. We hit 14,000 subs too. So I appreciate you guys for real. Maybe we can hit 15,000 by the end of the year. That would be crazy if we were able to do 1,000 in December, man. I would definitely need your guys' support. So definitely make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are hitting the sub button and everything. So I appreciate you guys for real. Thank you guys so much for the love, and we'll catch you guys back here in tomorrow's video. I'm out. Peace.